I want to talk a little bit about some of the items that you located throughout your investigation and where they came from. Throughout your investigation, were you able to make a determination where any of the pieces of evidence located with Tara and Uriah had come from?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
The items in Laredo that we recovered, there was a box with ammunition, and it had the same initials, the JK written in black Sharpie on one of the boxes. That was the same as the magazine found by Tara's room in the house.
And what about the firearms that were located with them in Laredo?
The firearms, we knew that J.C. King was a gun dealer. He owned a store, and upon his death, he left all those items to Tammy.
And so the firearms that were located with Tara and Uriah, who did those belong to?
Tammy.
Besides the firearms and ammunition located with them in Laredo, what else, if anything, was located with them in Laredo?
There was also some money. There was items like a watch, a gold watch, but things belonging to Tammy, as well as some expensive guns, ammunition, magazines, money, and there was so much that we recovered.
I want to break it down a little bit. So with the money, how much money ultimately was recovered in Laredo?
$5,400.
And do you recall what denominations that money was in?
Yes, there were hundreds.
And do you know from your investigation, was that the entirety of the money that was taken from Tammy?
That was not.
So how do we know what that money came from or what it was?
They left, Butch left, or J.C. King left an inheritance to Tara in the amount of $10,000.
And where was that located?
In the gun safe.
And so you stated there was only $5,400 with them in Laredo. Through your investigation, did you determine where the rest of that money had gone?
Yeah, yes.
Where was that?
Along the way, they paid people to transport them or take them to the store, or and they paid with that money. They would give them $100 here and there just to get them things and get them to places.
And is that including people like Christian Atkins and Travis Hodge?
Yes, and Nathaniel Anderson.
So, besides what you located in Laredo, was there anywhere else that you located evidence that belonged to Tammy?
Yes.
Where?
In Travis Hodge's unit, storage unit, unit 191.
And what did you locate?
We located 2 guns and some ammunition, a bag of ammunition with some magazines in it.
And were these more of those same guns that used to belong to J.C. King that then belonged to Tammy?
Yes.
Other than now in Laredo and Travis's storage unit, did you pull any evidence from anywhere else that also belonged to Tammy?
I don't recall.
Did you locate any firearms or ammunition at Christian Atkins' house?
Yes, we did. We recovered some guns there.
And did that ammunition still have that same JK initials on it?
Yes, that's where we found the box that had the JK on it.
Now, were you able to determine where all of that was usually kept?
Yes.
Where?
In the safes in the Tammy's room.
And were you able to make a determination or find any evidence that told you whether or not Tara and Uriah had permission to get into those safes?
Yes.
How was that?
The passwords were written down on a piece of paper that were taped to the inside of her dresser drawer.
And so, was there anything else that told you that they weren't allowed to, that they didn't have permission to have those items?
Yes.
What was that?
We located a photo in the phone that had it was the same piece of paper that was still at the scene.
So they had taken a photo of those safe codes?
Yes.
We've also seen a lot about some communications via Instagram and text message. Did any of that give you more information as to whether or not Tara or Uriah had permission to have the guns or the money or the coins or anything of that nature?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
There was a message recovered that they stated they were going to rob Tammy.
And did in fact they talk about that multiple times?
Several times, to rob and kill her.
Now let's talk about, you stated to kill her. How many messages did you locate discussing Tara and Uriah's desire to kill Tammy King?
So that was one of the keywords we used in the Instagrams. We used kill, and there were several messages where they used the word kill.
And then did any of the evidence that we collected or that was tested by the lab, did that corroborate what you were seeing in the text messages?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? What was it?
So the projectile located in Tammy's body that was removed by the medical examiner was consistent with the casing, the shell casing found in Tammy's room, which was located by her bed.
And we were able to match that to this firearm, correct?
Yes.
And where was that firearm ultimately located by Galveston County Sheriff's Office?
It was an AR-556, and it was located in Travis Hodge's storage unit.
And who gave it to Travis Hodge?
Tara and Uriah.
At the end of your investigation, did you make a determination whether or not a crime had occurred?
Yes.
What crime was that?
Capital murder by the way of robbery.
I'll pass this witness, Your Honor.
No questions.
All right, thank you. You may sit down. I call your next witness.
The state would rush, Your Honor.
Have any witnesses?
We rest, Judge.
Okay, so both sides arrested and closed.
Yes.
All right, would you like to come up briefly?